probably all the insects that try to make. Whoa!
Well, those really, really hot days that we had.
Grandpa, there's a bee on this one.
Where?
This one. It's missing a wing.
Wow.
No, Grandpa.
Is it still there?
No, but
That's fine.
I'm getting out of here.
No, you're fine. You're fine. What we're trying to do here is to farm as much like nature as possible. So this garden doesn't look like a normal garden at all, which is kind of like a desert with rows of things in it. I think the thing that started me thinking this direction is learning that there are 2 billion live organisms in 1 tablespoon of soil. And I
How
can't.
many?
2 billion. And
Wow.
I can't comprehend at all of what that means, because I can imagine 100 people in a room. You know, that's not too hard to imagine. And then I can think about 10 rooms that have 100 people in it. And any more than that, it's getting to be a bit mind-boggling for me to try to individualize any of those. And I know I'm not anywhere close to 2 billion yet. There's a bunch of the Hungarian wax peppers that are coming on. And,
Oh, yum.
and we had
one.
They're hot.
I know.
They'll make the crinkly, crunchy crust that you had a little ago taste like an ice cube. No, these are hot. You don't want to try those.
Could I have one? Could I though?
You could, but you don't want to.
Yes, I do. Wait, are they
and-
banana peppers?
No, they're Hungarian wax. And here's a place where the planting time and the mulching time and the thickness of the mulch was such that very little competition came through. So that, and we're an experiment with that, with how much to allow and how much not to allow.
Why is it hotter, Grandpa?
You'll find out in a minute. I wouldn't recommend that. You're gonna be screaming in a minute. Oh, grab a couple of tomatoes and eat, Brecken. Try a couple of tomatoes. Get a couple of tomatoes in there to cool off, okay? I think it'll dilute it. Let's see, what was I gonna say? We're doing a community-supported agriculture where people help take the risk of farming and of what crops do, and then enjoy and the benefits of the surprises that they can do too.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
When did you think of this plan?
I was never done it. The way I farmed all my life, I knew about crop failures and that kind of thing, and to accept anybody's money before I had something to give them was beyond my imagination. But these young folks who are farming now, they're just crazy. They'll take the money before you even have anything to give them. But it worked out really beautifully because I didn't have to push that part that I was uncomfortable with.
I'm going to get a good tomato.
You want this one?
No.
You gonna eat the rest of that pepper?
What?
Are you gonna eat the rest of that pepper?
Yes. No, but I'm going to keep it.
All
I'm going to try it on my friends.
Reckon that is not a good idea. I was born and raised on a farm and have been farming all my life, and have had more fun farming these last 2 years than the 60 years prior. The difference between going up and down monotonous numbers of rows, fighting the weeds, hoping for big yields, and dumping them on wagons and trucks and sending them down the road to get a check where they went, God knows where. Worrying about all the kinds of things that happen rather than enjoying the mystery of the ability of the plants. And here, we're growing vegetables for people who believe in us and what we're doing. everything that is. The creation includes everything that you can see, hear, smell, touch, maybe even imagine. I mean, it includes those 2 billion organisms in a tablespoon of soil. I'm going to go get my eggshell crusher.
That's just the way it's gotta be. That's crazy.
I will pack up here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, reach its farm. Sometimes I act like I know what I'm talking about. And the transitions in my life have been such that when I've discovered one, I know for sure that this is just it. This is the way it's going to be. 5 or 10 years down the road, I can look back at that and go, whoa. If the compost and mulch system begins to run into problems in a year or 2 years or 3 years or 10, maybe I'll be tilling the soil again someday. You know, I don't know what that's going to look like, but I just know what the direction looks like now, what seems important, and what I'm pursuing. So it's not like the final answer or anything.